Romulus space station.
What the hell is this? No! God, please, no! 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 No!
So every once in a while, I will do a movie or TV series review on this channel, especially if I think the movie or the TV series has something to do with conversations that we've had on this platform. Usually I'm criticizing them for being too woke, but today I'm going to do a movie review on the new Alien Romulus. I just watched it last night, and one of the reasons why I wanted to do a review, because I wanted to congratulate them and say, thank you. The aliens, the directors, the creators of this movie, they definitely promised that they were going to pay fan favor. Like, they were going to give the fans what they want and what they've been asking for. And they did just that. And I want to say thank you, because when people do something right, you should thank them so they know they keep doing that again. And so basically, this Alien Romulus is supposed to take it back. Supposed to take it back to the horror suspense feel of Aliens, from the 1981, and I think it pays homage, tilts hats to, Easter eggs to, at least 4, if not more, of the Aliens movies, and I absolutely loved it. I'm not gonna go through step by step of like the premise of this film. It basically, you know, there's the female lead. She has her brother. I guess I shouldn't say much of that because I don't want to give spoilers, even though they, you know what, the brother is a synthesis or android or whatever. They reveal that very early on in the movie, and she has her friends who want to go raid this abandoned ship because they want to go into cryo sleep, or they want to steal the cryopod so they can go to this other planet because their planet sucks ass, and basically they're in like enslaved workers or some shit like that, have to like work for 50 years before they're allowed to leave the planet, something like that. And then they get on this abandoned ship, and all hell breaks loose. I mean, when I say hell, I mean the aliens get out and they start to attack. And watching this film, there's so many moments where I could literally put scenes from other older alien films side by side and be like, that's what it's paying homage to. Like, if you're a fan of Aliens, you know, like, that's what it's paying homage to. That's an Easter egg. That's a tilt-a-hat. That's a fan favor. That's lore. That's the foundation of Aliens. Like, you saw it. And sometimes I was like, okay, it's a little bit too much. Because there was times where I felt like I could have watched the original and got the same exact feel. Like, I could have watched the first Aliens, and I feel like I would have got the same exact feeling as this movie. Like, it literally felt a little bit like a copy-paste. But I'm not going to complain about it, because too many times directors or studios come in and they take over beloved trilogies or beloved franchise movies, TV shows, or even books, and they completely destroy it with all their wokeness or their progressiveness, or try to, you know, cater to a modern young audience or what have you, which basically means less straight, less white, and less male. That's usually what that means. They don't make it any better, and they usually destroy it. And if you're a fan of these franchises and if you complain about it, they just wag a finger at you and call you a racist bigot or a misogynist or some shit like that, instead of realizing they destroyed a beloved franchise. They usually don't care about the foundation. They don't care about the lore. They don't care about the consistency. They don't care about the history. They don't care about anything, and they just completely mess it up. So even though I think the Easter eggs and all that stuff was a little bit obvious sometimes, I'm still going to be like, thank you, because it gave me a little warm, cozy feeling inside. You know, some people also said that it reminded them of the Alien Isolation game. I never played that, so I can't say that. But there are so many times where I'm like, that's literally, I've seen that scene, I've seen that room, like, in the original Aliens. Like, it was that Easter eggy. But at least they kept their promise to the fans. So that's why I'm going to say, like, even sometimes a little obvious, over the top with it, I still really appreciated it, because it was nostalgia. Like, it made me feel like, oh yeah, I remember those things in the other movies, right? And I've watched every Alien movie except the last one before this one. I just skipped it because they weren't going to continue the Prometheus story, and they weren't going to take it all the way back to the originals. So I was like, what's the point? I don't know what they're doing. It's like in limbo. Like, I personally was intrigued by the Prometheus story, like the origins of the original engineers or something. Like, I was actually intrigued by that story, so I wanted them to finish that story, but I guess guess they just like abandoned it because I guess maybe that movie didn't do well. I don't know. So I think they did really well. I think they did really well with the cast. Like you're not really that invested in most of the cast besides like the first two. And it was one annoying little thing between like the main girl and her brother, the android. Like when he got smarter and updated, she didn't like it because he was like less like simping for her. I didn't like that because it was like, well, you don't want him to have his independence, or he didn't really have his independence because he was like now working for something else. I guess I shouldn't. I guess spoilers. But at the same time, it was like she just rathered him simp for her. Like I like you better when you're dumb and you're simping for me. I didn't really like that, even though towards the end she did like give him a demand to give him freedom. But it was like, whoa, it was that easy to give him independence and an independent mind, and you're just doing this now? That's strange if you loved him as a brother. Anyway, I thought that was a little wokey, honestly, but it's fine. It's fine. Because, you know, the wokes do this thing where it's like the only good guy or only good man is a stupid one and beneath a woman's feet. That whole thing. Not the alpha, not the tough guy. Those are always the baddies. But the one that's like a simp, he's the good guy. Like, that's a little bit of a trope that annoys the hell out of me. But anyway, guys, I actually liked it. I like the visuals. I like the scene. I like the darkness of it. I like the jump scares and the horror of it. The thrillerness of it. I liked it. Now, would I spend $60 on a date to go see it? You know, like, you have to pay for her, you pay for yourself, you have to pay for like the tickets and the popcorn and the snacks and the drinks and the parking, whatever. Would I don't know, unless you're a diehard Alien fan, maybe. But for me, I watched it on a website called Watch Series. You can watch anything for free on there. I've been using that for like 6 years, never got a virus. Watchseries.com or watchseriessomething.com. That's what I watched it on. And yeah, it was good. Was it a 10 out of 10? No, I would give it like an 8, or maybe a 7.5, 7.9 or something like that. But I still wanted to say thank you to the creators of this Romulus, because we don't get it so often anymore when people respect the original lore of a series or a franchise or a book or whatever that they're taking on. So anyway, guys, let me know what you guys think. If you watched the movie, what do you think? In the comment section below, please like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell to get the notifications when I do upload. All of that really does help with the algorithm, guys. And if you'd like to support this channel, you can donate. My PayPal and Cash App link is in the comment section down below, or you can super thanks. And you guys have an amazing, beautiful day. Bye.
Are you sure you want to do this?